One, two, three, ready, go. Action. Start acting. Literally. Become a good actress. Okay, just start acting. That is all it takes. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. That is all it takes to be, confident. It's just to put on a show, put on an act, and let it be so convincing, okay? Because people can see if you're actually, faking it. So you need to be a really, really good actress to be able to convince people that you're actually confident. Nobody can see inside of you, okay? You're not transparent, so they don't know if you're faking it or not. All you have to do is just put on a freaking show. Put on a freaking show for people. That is all. It's really that easy. It's not that hard. And one thing I would advise people is if you are on a journey, to become confident, your best self, your confident self, I would really advise you to not only put on an act, to not only act like it, but inside of you, okay, everything starts from inside. Okay, inside of you, like you should actually, have a very high self-esteem. Like you have self-love for yourself. Like you should think highly of yourself inside of you, because everything starts from inside. Like I said, even if you put on an act from today to tomorrow, if you do not believe in yourself, or if you do not love yourself on the inside, then everything is just going to go to waste. At the end of the day, you're going to just be deceiving people, even when you know within you that you actually do not like yourself, or you're actually not full of yourself. You're not actually obsessed, you're not confident inside, but you're just putting on an act. But basically, even if you love yourself and you have a very high self-esteem, there are some days that you wake up on the left side of your bed and you just be pissed for nothing. Like you just be angry, you'll not feel great. On days like that, what do? Okay, you put on a freaking act. Okay, you act, you become a good actor or actress. Just act like you're confident. Nobody can tell if it's true, if you're lying or not. Make it convincing, like I said. Don't just make it really convincing. I remember when I was a teenager, passing in front of a group of guys was like a dead sentence. I'll feel like, oh, the ground should just open up and swallow me. I used to be so scared to pass in front of a group of guys, because if I pass and they're laughing, oh god, I used to feel like they're laughing at me. Hey god, I used to be so scared. My leg used to be, trembling literally to pass in front of a group of guys. And now when I think about it, it's just so funny and stupid. Like, why exactly were you scared? Those guys, they are human beings, okay? They have blood flowing through their veins. And even if you pass and they say something about you, it's really not that deep. Because the moment you pass, another person, other people come and pass. If you ask them if they even saw you or if you passed, they will not even remember you. The only situation that maybe one of them remember you, let's say he was interested in you and he decided to, walk after you to collect your number, maybe he might remember you. But if none of them, took interest in you in that manner, I don't think any of them even remember you. So like, we take things too personal, too deep. These days, if you see me passing in front of guys, like I pass very boldly with confidence. Like I don't send anybody, I don't send them. I'm not going to start acting, start catwalking or start acting posh or start acting sexy so that they'll like me, or to gain validation from them or any of that stuff. Like I'll just pass. I'll just pass. I don't even care if they're talking or they're saying anything about me. If they look at me, like I look at them back and pass. It's not as if that voice in my head that was always scared of passing in front a group of guys have left completely, or it's not as if she's not still there, that she's still trying to pop up and say, what if they're talking about you, telling me what if they're talking about you, oh you should be scared, oh you should. The voice is still there, but you know what, I've managed to suppress, bury, squeeze, press her underneath, to the extent that she's just noise. I can't even hear her anymore. She's just noise. That is how much of a good actor, that is how much of a good actress that I have become. I'm so good at acting confident. Have you not seen somebody that looked so good, but yet they do not, appear to be confident? It's because they're not putting on a show, they're not acting as if they are confident. So it's not even about looking good but looking good really does help, okay, because it makes you, more confident. When you look good, you feel good and you act confident. But one thing I do these days is, even if I'm not looking my best, even if I'm not, wearing the most pretty dress, like, I still act confident. Yes, because there is something about acting confident that makes you confident, whether you look good or not. Like, it shows. So literally, it's just an act. Okay, put on the freaking show. People are going to watch, because either ways they're going to watch. If you don't want to put up a show, if you act like a crazy person, if you act like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, like, they're still going to watch. So I highly advise and recommend that you put on a show every single time. Just act like you're confident. That's it. It's not that hard. Just stop thinking about it too much. Okay, stop thinking too deep about, oh, this whole confidence stuff. Like, stop putting on a freaking show every single time. Why is it that we are so quick to believe the negative things about ourselves? Have you noticed how quick we believe the negatives? But it's so hard for, people to believe the positive. Like, negative thoughts and positive thoughts, they are just thoughts, right? So why do you believe so much in the bad, the negative ones? Why do you hold strongly to the negative ones, as if God came down from heaven and told you that, oh, this negative thing, okay, this is your reality, this is what is going to stick? Why do you believe so much in that negative things, and then why do you neglect the positive when they are all just thoughts? You have a choice to choose which side to stick to. You can be negative or you can be positive, but you've chosen the negativity with all your might and all your heart. Like, what the hell? They're just thoughts. It's just thoughts at the end of the day. So pick which side or which one you want to stick to. Simple. Is really that simple. It's not that hard. Okay, do not try to complicate it. If you want to be confident, start putting on a freaking show. Okay, that is all you have to do. And practice make perfect. Okay, keep doing it, and over time you actually be better. Remember that I used to always, glam up. I used to always, do my makeup, get dolled up, glammed up, before I make my videos. But these days I am so comfortable with just, coming up here with just my gloss and, my hair, tattered, and just making a freaking video. Because at the end of the day, it's my voice that I want you to hear. I want you to hear my voice and understand exactly what I'm trying to say. But that doesn't mean it's bad, to look all, glammed up and all. It's not bad. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, whether I'm looking glammed up or whether I'm looking homeless, I'm going to show up unapologetically, because I literally do not give a flying yeah, I don't. So yeah, see you guys next time on the next video. Bye bye, love you.